What is good? It is your boy Chimins here, and we're back at it again with another album reaction review. And today we have Ka, legendary MC from Brownsville, New York, with his new project album titled Descendants of Cain. This follows his collaborative project under the Hermit and the Recluse, titled Orpheus versus the Sirens. Insane project, insane album. If you're not familiar with it, you should definitely check it out. I think that's probably his best project. I mean, I can't really say. The only other project I listened to of his is Honor Killed the Samurai, but that Orpheus album, insane, blew me away. Just the attention to detail in the album, like just forget that he can rap incredibly well, like his rhyme schemes and rhyming incredibly well, but the way he sticks to the theme of using Greek mythology I talk about life, to talk about his past, his upbringing, his environment, insane. The metaphors, the way he ties it together, completely ridiculous. And I'm not even that well in tune with Greek mythology, so to this day there's still verses, lines, bars that I'll have to look up and just hit me, that hits me, because I had no idea what he was saying, but it still sounded good. But once you realize what he's actually wanting to say, it blows my mind every single time. But this album right here, Descendants of Cain, has me especially excited because, like I said, Orpheus was so heavily surrounded by Greek mythology. I have a feeling, given the title, that this is going to be maybe sort of the same thing, but he's going to be using a lot of biblical imagery, a lot of references to the Old Testament specifically. And bro, all those years of Torah study, this is the moment. This is the moment, exactly what I've been waiting for, bro. I cannot wait, bro. I'm so well versed in Old Testament facts, just teachings and history. So I think I will definitely have a better time with this album, just because I feel like I'll be able to catch a lot of the references that he's going to make, hopefully, because that man is incredibly smart. But without further ado, enough talking, let's get into this album, Descendants of Cain by Ka. First song, Every Now and Then.
Love things I should have lusted. I rushed it. Snub things I should have trusted.
That's hard. I love things I should have lusted. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Save a quick and rush structure, we is freewheeling. Need money to shuffle, that's why we in the street dealing. Ain't the door being on the floor.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard. Need money to shuffle, that's why we in the streets dealing. And I think a bar before that, he said something about flushable, but that he's pretty much referencing card dealing with cards. That's hard, shuffling cards and then dealing, drug dealing. Man, that's hard.
Reach disease the seeds, I produce produce. Drop the goblin, I the blossom.
Damn. They gave disease the seeds, but I produce produce. And then before that, he was saying something about fruits. Damn, bro, I love that his lines, they're not random at all. They're one thought. It's not there are plenty, the whole bar, he has the one thought in mind, the one concept, and I love that. It's very rare to see still nowadays.
Border with a list to try and get it across. Too many married to games, they should have divorced. Of course.
Man,
that's every now and then.
I already know I'm missing so many bars. I already know. That's crazy. Every single line is elite. That's crazy.
Every now and then.
It obviously reminds me a lot of Rock Marciano. Dope track. I really like that. Really subtle. Nothing I don't even think there were any drums. It was just very cinematic, a opening scene type of deal. But next track is Onto the Dust.
I give the great youth straight truth, no euphemisms. I played the dozens, my favorite cousin.
I like that. I give the gray youth the straight truth, no euphemism. He doesn't downplay anything. He's very blunt, and I do agree with that for sure. Straight to the point. But but also like very wise too. Yeah.
Spent their youth with peace be with you. Walaikum salam. Make sure that peace be with you. Lace to your palm.
Ooh, peace be with you. I don't know the Arabic word, Melissa Malam, and then may that peace be with you, laced in your palm. Hard. I like it.
Danger round
just a juxtaposition, peace and violence.
Mommy preach peace, but in grief, I'm a papa's son.
Ooh.
Sure the land is
Mama preach peace, but when in grief, I'm my papa's son. So I guess again, like that juxtaposition between peace and violence, and I think that might tie in with like Cain and Abel.
At the bottom, that's where all the tops.
Oh wait, or did he say I'm my papa's son? Like pop a son? Hard again. This one did have drums, and it sounded kind of still very minimal, almost skeletal to be honest, and like dark. So and the album cover is also very dark. So like literally like it's actually like the tone is dark. So I wonder if that's also gonna be like a theme in the sound of this project. But next song is Patron Saints.
Not a lead didn't eat if you didn't pray. As much as I heal, I had to deal, and my scars are here to stay. I shouldn't say spend day.
As much as I had to heal, I have to deal that these scars are here to stay. Man, bro, that's
peddling.
These lines hit. These hit. I'm loving these instrumentals too. Very, very minimal, like not overbearing or overwhelming at all. But yeah, it sets the tone perfectly for Cod to really just describe and paint a scene, paint a picture with his words. I'm loving it so far. Next song is My Brother's Keeper, and that's definitely a reference to Cain and Abel, because that's what Cain asks God. He's like, am I my brother's keeper?
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yeah.
Question can't ask God was, am I my brother? I seem a survivor. Vowed to be a pro, so when I grow up, I'm a provider. They saying it's playing. Perhaps they know match, cause we was playing the flame. Every morning show you saw the exercise.
Perhaps they were no match, cause we were playing with flame. Matches, you make a fire. That's hard. We were playing with flame, playing with fire, guns. Fire. That's good.
Always on watch for wolves. I got shepherd eyes.
On the watch for wolves. I got shepherd eyes.
My birthright like a Sumerian. Made it out the belly with my cut like a cesarean.
Oh, what? My birthright like a Sumerian. That's such a wild reference. That's so funny. Sumerians were like they were somehow like a part of the Israelites, but I guess like the 12 tribes of Israelites like cast them aside. They didn't consider them like real like true Israelites. That's crazy. I know for sure now. If he's referencing that, I know for sure I'm missing so many things right now. So many references.
Whoever held the hammer had the hand of God. To give the world, not even you. And my brothers.
I like that hook too. Hard song once again. Next song is Solitude of Enoch. Enoch was a prophet. He was the prophet that was taken up by God. Like he didn't die. He was like one of the purest prophets of his time, and so he just got taken up by God. Like he never died. The Solitude of Enoch. It's interesting. He also has like a book written, but interested in seeing what this is about.
Gotta be in grace first to fall from it. That money chase birth.
Gotta be at grace first to fall from it, bro. Falling from grace.
Fall from it. Was wasteful as big to get rich, became the ritual. As teens bought full magazines, we had an issue. We all had beef, but for dinner have a crystal.
That's hard. Said we bought magazines in case you had issues. A magazine, I don't know what part. I'm not a gun person, but it's a part of a gun. I want to say it's where you put the bullets in, maybe. Don't criticize me. Not a gun person. But magazine, if anyone has an issue, that ties into like an actual magazine issue. That's hard. I like that.
Even headed in doubt, there's blood. Fights bore 40 nights like the great flood. Still a nexus to the stretch.
40 nights like the great flood.
Kept two. Descendants of Cain.
Let him among you who is without sin cast the first
Maybe it's like a modern criticism of like street
Life be
violence.
fruitful if I appeal to you. I'm defense against them trying to conceal the truth. Rather when I medicine, that's what a healer do.
Hey, beat
I
switch.
hear it was too rough to bluff. Every place. I got different advice.
Said turn the other cheek. I got different advice. Hard, bro. There's so many good lines in this. So many good bars. I love it. Next song is The Eye of a Needle.
Mumble lessons in jungle sessions, sipping blessings. All I heard was don't sleep. I ain't get the rest. It's a penny for the thoughts.
All I heard, don't sleep. I ain't get the rest. He didn't get the rest. That's, bro, come on.
Half the dice, and everybody.
But unto truth and his offering he had not respect.
It is beautiful.
His offering he had not respected.
Man, there's not a single song I don't like so far. Like, even remotely. Crazy. Next song is Pray. Pray. Let's see what this is about.
On a silver lining for my niggas with slaves. It wasn't good where I stood at the precipice looking for an exodus. It's trying but tried to keep it alive during the death of this. Defined by most strenuous times, now told effortless. If urged for more proverbs, check my Old Testaments. I like to write righteous.
Damn.
Even though it's
Oh my gosh, so many gems in his rhymes, bro. I mean, first he's talking about he's trying to see the silver lining in the times of enslavement, and then he's talking about Exodus, and which ties back. I mean, Exodus is literally the Exodus from slavery in the Bible. And then what did he just say?
urged for more proverbs, check my Old Testaments. I like
And then the urge for more Proverbs, check my Old Testament. Proverbs is in the Old Testament. But he's saying if you're looking for Proverbs, like why he's saying check his old, like his testament, his Old Testament. That's crazy. Like he could be referring to like his old catalog of music. He could be talking about his earlier life, bro.
to write
Love it.
righteous, even though it was never gas you could ask.
And this beat is weird,
Quiet my mind, I'm
but
nice,
it's
I
like
was out of food.
good.
A
It's
few times
wild.
almost expired, should have been tired without welcome. Play bad, cause bad. Can't be mad whoever dealt him.
Woo!
If he in front of Maelstrom, I never felt him. Friends
bad,
that died,
cause
feel
bad.
would have survived if I was there. As we bow our heads. In the hood, handsome don't matter. Girls want who earn most. Seeing killers let off steam. They return to scene as concerned
Damn.
folks. Pride should grow.
In the hood, if you're handsome, it don't matter. Girls want who
At the
earn
height of
most.
that ready rock, they could be your last. That was probable. They shot the guns, a lot of sons never returned as prodigal. For what I know ain't on my cup.
They shot the guns loud. The sons never returned as prodigal. The prodigal son trying to return to his father. Crazy. Man, what can I even say? Next song is Land of Nod. I'm not sure who Nod is. Not gonna lie.
Neither had a fair shake. Already living with prisoners. I couldn't be scared straight. Didn't invite friends over.
Oh, what? I already lived with prisoners. I couldn't be scared straight. Like that show, Beyond Scared Straight, that these suburban kids get sent. I mean, they're not always suburban, but these kids get sent to prisons and they're like scared straight. Like they see how prison life is. Bro, Kai's saying he lived with prisoners, bro. He already knows. Like, he can't be. Bro, that's hard. That's so hard.
I led this vivid shit. I ain't that creative. You can tell I'm the fact.
That's what he's. Okay, yeah. I was trying to figure out what he was trying to say. But he's saying he's native. You can tell he lived through this. He's not that creative. Like we're like in awe of like how he's coming up with like these scenarios and like how he's describing everything. He's essentially saying like it's because he lived through it. Like he's just literally saying what he's experienced. Like he's not creating a story. Like this is real life. Hard.
Native.
All right, next song is Sins of the Father.
Still back to more Virgin Mary than Mary Magdalene. They used to call us deviants.
Still bagging more Virgin Mary than Mary Magdalene. Mary marijuana dealing again. Bro, his references.
My servant heaven, take from the world, I heard your blessings. I heard verbatim.
Is that rock?
Message. My left shoulder, they were saying finessing. I burnt the sage in it. I'm going back and forth with the thoughts of quitting like table tennis. But what's the game if the players ain't in it? Great spirits, we gave the devil a grace period. The witches baptized in Lake Superior, interior Siberia. My eyes still teary, nothing can cheer me up. This is the criteria.
Oh my God, are you serious, bro? This man is spazzing, bro. First, like the first reference that got to me, or the first imagery is like something about mind racing back and forth like a game of tennis. But what's the use if there's no players in it, bro? His interior is the same as Siberia, cold, bro. His ladies from Syria, bro. Like, bro, what? And there was another part that really caught my attention too. Like just. And see, the thing is, what's incredible, bro, the rhyme schemes, like they don't sacrifice the flow for the rhyme. They don't sacrifice the rhyme for the story. They don't sacrifice the theme for like the flow or the delivery. Like literally everything is perfectly balanced and it's top notch. Like it's top notch, bro. Flow, delivery, rhyme scheme, the theme, bro, the references.
From the veil, still paying for the sins of my father. From the island, still paying for his sins. He was wildin'. From the veil, still paying for the sins of my father. From the island, still paying for his sins. He was wildin'. Time for clemency, change the verdicts.
So that's also like a biblical reference. Not paying for the sins of your father. That used to be like a law. That some of the sins that a father would or like there were certain sins that a person could commit that would like carry down to like the first, second, or third generation down like of his lineage. So that's a reference there. Hard, man. All right, next song is Old Justice.
Life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand.
Reference to the laws in the Old Testament referring justice.
We was living in the living room. Can't wait for it to come, need to get it soon. Cousin said he gonna get off the key, better get in tune. By next week.
This man is not just rapping over an acoustic guitar, bro. That's not happening right now. There's no way. My ears are deceiving me. This man is rapping over an acoustic guitar, bro. Just straight up strings, bro. Strum it. That is insane. That's crazy.
Eating with the biggest spoon in the flesh, hunger the best motivator. That's word.
Hunger the best motivator.
A body for an eye, a body for a toe.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. Yeah. So he's pretty much picking it up a notch. And that reminds me, who said that? Something that I just recently listened to. I want to say it was on the West Side Gun Project, where he said it's not an eye for an eye, we do you take an eye, you take my eye and take your life, or take your head, something like that. That's what he's essentially saying. Like, if you if you want to square up, you'll probably lose your life.
Kill you for the truth, fashion and the lies, man.
Oh man,
with 3, 4, 5.
kill you faster for the truth than for the lies.
Made us more alive.
All right, next and last song is I Love, and then in parentheses, Mimi Mom's Kev. I don't know what that means.
I love. Well, I saw you here struggling. All praise to the Father. I had you here mothering. Sorry for the times I was belling in my teens. But you know I had felon in my jeans. Was bad man in bad lands chasing desire. From viewing what you went through and learned grace on the fire. Saying you proud of me. Show me love when all I seen was hate. Said I was special to impress you. Want to be seen as
it's
great.
gonna make me cry.
Kiss
What the hell?
for the unconditional. And though I may not see you as much, I'm always missing you. Sacrifice with love.
Damn, I like that.
Love.
I like that. That was
Love.
first verse was for Mimi, second verse for his mom, third verse for his, I want to say, his best friend Kev. That was insanely raw, like so sentimental, like as if like straight up, like his feelings straight on the paper. Like that was very intimate. That's the word. Incredibly intimate. Oh my goodness. But that concludes Ka's album Descendants of Cain. And this actually kind of has me speechless. There's so much to digest. I think this is gonna be one of those that I'll have to re-listen to, and like 6 months from now I'll hear a line and I'll be like, oh, it's not like that's what he's talking about, like that's, or like, oh, that this line means another line right here, like, because I felt like I caught quite a few references for sure, but I just know even with the references I caught, 100% there's gonna be like another layer there, or like it could mean something else, something different. The theme, it definitely had, like I said, like I predicted, a lot of biblical references, specifically Old Testament, and as well as like the track listing, and then you also had like a bunch of snippets in there from, like, it seemed like an audiobook of the Bible, or maybe like a TV show, movie, like depicting the Bible, telling the story of you know, Cain and Abel. And I want to say there were quite a few excerpts from like Exodus, various books from the Bible. But so you have a lot of biblical references, and I mean, he kind of tied those references in again with his upbringing, with his environment where he grew up in. Yeah, pretty much just telling a lot of stories of where he's from and what he's been through, just his experiences, and just doing it in a unique and extremely introspective way, extremely, that you just have to respect. And Joe Bro, just besides the theme, crazy production, insane lyricism. I love his voice. His voice is amazing, and his flow is pretty regular. He doesn't like bust out into any triplet flows or anything crazy speed rhymes, which I'm which I greatly appreciate, honestly, because I can understand I'd say like 99% of the things he's saying. Some there, like some words. Oh, but really the only times I don't hear what he's saying is only because I'm like stuck on like 2 lines that he said before, trying to like figure out what he's saying. So that's why I'm saying this is one of those where if you really want to decipher and dissect these lyrics, you have to listen to it like at least like 4 times, because there'll be a line in there, or you'll just have to pause after each line, pause, ponder, play, pause, ponder, like straight up. I did a lot of pausing in this because of that. But you have to. I even tweeted out, like, take your time with this project, a lot to digest, and I wholeheartedly agree. This for sure. I figured it was gonna be one of my favorite records of this year. Yeah, it already is. Oh my God! What another thing that I was thinking about? I need Boldy James and Ka to collab immediately, like ASAP. Make it happen. Whoever needs to, like, bro, I'm a DM them both, bro. I'm gonna put both of them in a group right now. Say, like, make a project, bro. Dog, like, imagine. I mean, Ka did say he produced most of. I want to say he produced most of this album, but bro, imagine like Alchemist, Boldy James, and Ka. But dog. See, I'm already getting excited about that. But yeah, that concludes the video. Thanks for watching. I'll be leaving a written review in the description below. Let me know if any rappers, projects, songs that you'd like me to check out. I'll try my best to check them out. And if enough people recommend a certain album, artist, I'll definitely do a review video on them. It has been your boy Chimiz, yeah? Peace.